A bronze medalist at the Paralympic World Cup, Anne Wafula Strike made history in 2004 when she became the first wheelchair racer from East Africa to compete at the Paralympic Games. Having moved to the UK with her English husband, she now hopes to represent Team GB at London 2012. But when she was growing up in Kenya and learning to live with a disability from childhood polio, she didn't even know the Games existed.
It's been a long journey. But what I can say, it's been a blessing. It was very difficult growing up with a disability, both for myself and my family. I know there was a lot of stigma attached to disability in Africa, and so many people thought I'd been bewitched. They thought it was witchcraft, and some people thought it was a punishment from God. I tell you what, when I was growing up, I used to be very angry at God, but I look back and I say that God wanted me to go through that. I knew that I could still serve God. I could still tell the world that God loves us the way we are.
Where did you start becoming interested? Where did you start to realise that you had a real talent for athletics?
It was the same year that the Commonwealth Games were being held in Manchester.
2002?
In 2002, yeah. And I remember sitting just in my front row, going through the channels, and I saw these amazing women, in their racing chair. And I was like, this is what I want to do.
I could do that.
I said, I want to do that, and I want to be competitive, and I want to beat some of them. In 2004, I qualified to go to Athens. That was my first Paralympics. It was amazing. The atmosphere was just electrifying. I know that I'm not just defined by the medals. I'm not defined by how many world records I've broken. To me, every day is an achievement. Just for me to get on the start line, push and get to the finish line, it's an achievement.
Therefore we also, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and has sat down at the right hand of the throne of God.
Now, you might be one of those who thinks the Olympic Games are just that, games. But there are times when sport can inspire like nothing else, and who knows how many of those magical moments we'll see in that very stadium and the other Olympic venues over the coming weeks. I'll let you in on a secret. I'm quite excited. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Next week, it's the final Olympic countdown. Aled will be taking a look around some of the Olympic venues before the crowds arrive and talking to rower Debbie Flood about going for gold this summer. All that with the usual offering of fantastic music.
John Craven explores a Celtic rainforest nestled into the beauty of the Snowdonia National Park. Countryfile follows at 8. Next though to Northern Ireland, unearthing some secret stories from World War II.